Well, there's the first one. Hey guys, welcome back to Fishing. I'm Rodney. There's the first one. It's an itty bitty, but we're gonna keep on it. Y'all hang tight. In early summer, a lot of folks right now are talking about offshore ledge fishing, and that's a great pattern. However, some lakes just don't have ledges on them. These reservoirs have short little creeks or hollows where the fish spawn, and the main lake has a steep drop-off into the river channel. There will still be points and flats. There's just not any long points or ridges running out into the lake. Another issue in these reservoirs may not have current from hydroelectric operations that help set fish up in certain areas, and often have a thermocline setting up in the 10 to 20 foot range. This makes offshore fishing in deep water almost impossible. So what's an early summer pattern that works on these type of reservoirs? One thing that seems to work for me is to fish wood. Now this wood can be in the form of a laydown or a brush pile. About that. There we go. There's one about 13 or 14. It's out of a brush pile though, so on the old big old worm. I don't know. Might be onto something with that. Y'all hang tight. One good thing about this pattern is if you can find big trees that are laid down in the water, it's an easy one to run around the lake. Now this tree here is laid over in the water, and my boat's setting in probably 20 feet of water or 25 foot, and the end of it tops down there in about 15 or so feet of water. And just work your bait all the way down it out to the end, and sometimes you'll find them there. Brush hog. Good night, that ain't coming out. Alright, there we go guys. There's a keeper fish on a brush hog out of a tree this time. So one tip I can give you is if you're going to fish deep brush piles, that aren't right on the bank, say they're in 5 to 10 foot of water, is if you've got a trolling motor that's got an anchor feature, hit that anchor and set yourself down, and don't worry about controlling the boat, and just worry about fishing that brush pile. There we go, another one in a brush pile. Oh, goodness. There we go. How's that? Look at the tail. Still healing up. About that one. Woo! So here's another little tip. If you get hung up while you're fishing a log or a brush pile or whatnot, have another bait handy and throw that thing in there. Sometimes you might surprise yourself and get a bonus fish while you're hung up. About that. Our catch rates today have really kind of increased once we kind of got in on this pattern, and sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. But when it does, you can generally run around the lake and fish treetops and brush piles and hone in on the depth that they're at and start catching a few fish. Now, we didn't catch any real big ones, but there's days that sometimes you can catch a pretty good bag of fish doing this. So get out there and try it and let me know how y'all do with this.
There's a good one. How about that? Shoo-wee. About that one, guys. There's a keeper. Woohoo!
As far as lures go today, well, I've caught them on a variety of things. I've caught them on anything from a speed crawl to a 10-inch worm. And I've also caught a few on a brush hog and a few on a magnum finesse worm. So I don't know that it really matters sometimes. And I've caught them on different colors today, just kind of experimenting around to see if anything kicked off. But other things you can do is you can throw a crankbait over the top of them or around the side of them and see if they'll come up and get it. But
that's a good
sometimes
one.
the jig works on it too. So just experiment on it and see what you can get them to bite.
Good. Back this way. About that. There's a good 2.5 pounder. About that. How's that one there? Come back here. How's that? Not bad.
I'm Rodney with eFishing. Thanks for stopping by. If you guys pick something up, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button down there too. It helps it get out there on the YouTube algorithm. So until next time, y'all keep fishing. Let me know how y'all do. We'll see y'all later. We're out.
Well,